Have you ever had problems creating a budget, trying to get your finances on track? If so, then you're in the right place because today we're going to discuss how to create a zero-based budget in 5 easy steps. First, you might ask, what is a budget and why do I need to do a budget? A budget is just a written plan that's telling your money where to go. So each month when you get paid, you already have it down of where your money is going to go. And then it just helps you plan ahead for different things. Let's say you're trying to go on a vacation, or you have some home repairs that you know are coming up and need to be done. Like it's winter, it's going into the winter season now, and you might need to plan for a roof on your house or something. Or your kids might be in sports or in different activities, and you might need to plan ahead to pay for those activities. So then you would need a budget. So let me explain to you what a zero-based budget is. And when you're doing a zero-based budget, you're basically planning out every penny of your money. So if you're writing it out on a piece of paper, you would just start at the top of the paper listing your income. And then by the time you get to the bottom with all your expenses and everything, you should end up with zero. You should have told every penny of your money where it's going, and you have that down on paper. And it just helps you to plan ahead of time for your money, so you know in advance where it's going. So first of all, let's get to the steps. The first one is to first calculate your income. That may be monthly, that may be bi-weekly, maybe weekly, whenever you get your paychecks, or your income if you're self-employed. You want to calculate all of that out so you know exactly, your best estimate of how much money you have coming in for that month. And then what you want to do is list out all of your expenses. And you want to make sure that you include everything, whether it's monthly subscriptions, your regular bills, your gas, your food, just an estimate of whatever you would normally spend for that month. But a side note on that is in the beginning, you may want to just try to calculate your expenses, kind of keep track of your receipts and everything to see about how much you're spending if you don't know. And that'll give you like a better estimate of your expenses for each month. Now, the next step, number 3, is to subtract your expenses from your income. And you can do this on paper. You can use an app. There's different apps. I use the one called EveryDollar, and it's a free app. They do have a paid version also, but I use the free app. I don't pay anything extra for it. And that's just to track all of my transactions and my expenses, my income, and then I can put the date on there so I know when certain bills are due, and it just helps me keep track of my money. But let me say this also. If you're finding that you don't have enough money when you calculate all your income to pay out all of your expenses, then at that point it's time for you to sell some stuff or get you a side job, a side hustle to bring in some extra money, because you want to make sure you have enough money to at least cover your expenses. And I know times are hard, so that may be an issue at sometimes, especially with inflation and everything costing so much right now. So just kind of evaluate that and see, where you can make some changes. Maybe you need to eliminate some of your expenses. If you have monthly subscriptions that you're not using, I know sometimes we get things like gym memberships or different TV subscriptions, and we may not even be using it. So you may want to evaluate all of those subscriptions that you have coming out. They're probably coming out automatically out of your bank account or your credit card. Evaluate all of that to make sure that you're not just, paying money for things that you're not using. And you could probably go ahead and close some of those out to lower your expenses. And then also, like I was saying before, you want to track your transactions and make sure that the money is going, where you said it's going. Just kind of keep a handle on it, keep a check on it throughout the month to make sure that maybe you can just check things off your list if you're doing it on paper so that okay, that was taken care of. I also use a calendar where I'll write all of my bills, just so something that I can see. But the Every Dollar app is also good because you can kind of take it with you. You can put it on your phone and to have it with you wherever you go. When you're getting ready to spend something, you'll know, hey, do I have enough money for this transaction or what have you. And then lastly, number 5, you want to make a new budget before the start of each month. And that way, every time a new month starts, you already have everything planned out. And that's actually the best way to do it. Because this way, you're actually telling your money where to go. It's not, telling you where it's going. And once you plan everything out, it's like your life, that part of your life will run so much smoother. So again, we went over the 5 steps to creating a zero-based budget. That was calculate your income, list all your expenses, subtract your expenses from your income, be sure to track your transactions, and make a new budget before each new month starts. That should put you on a track to better managing your money if there are any issues there. And then if you follow this for probably about 3 months, you'll kind of have it down, and you'll have a better handle on where things are going and if you need to make some adjustments somewhere. So that's all I have for you today. Please feel free to like if you like this type of content, hit the thumbs up button, and leave a comment if there's any other type of content you would like, whether it's like financial, anything financial. I am going to be focusing on some financial education as well as different motivation and inspiration. So please feel free to check back and see what my new content is. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye for now.